Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show here on 99.5 The Edge. We're coming to you tonight from the Hound Pound on the campus of Manchester High School in downtown Manchester, Ohio. We've got first round boys action for you here in Division 7, the Southeast District, as the number 10 Portsmouth Clay Panthers take on the number 7 Manchester Greyhounds. The winner of this matchup will move on to play March 3rd at Southeastern Ross High School at 6:15 against the winner of South Webster and New Boston. Let's take a look at the teams here. Let's look at Portsmouth Clay first. They're coming in with a record of 9-13 overall. They were 4-6 in the conference. That would be the Southern Ohio Conference. They're in 4th place in that conference. They play along with Notre Dame, Greene, St. Joseph's, New Boston, and Portsmouth East. This is a very young team, mostly, and if I did my math correctly, mostly sophomores and freshmen. They have one senior and it looks like 2 juniors on the roster, and you'll hear more of them shortly. By the way, this is Chris Blanton. I should have mentioned that. Joining me shortly will be Mr. Craig Campbell. And doing the TV production tonight is Matt Hildebrand, and back at the studio is Brandon Rigdon. This is a very young team, this Portsmouth Clay Panthers. That they are young and they play very, very physical, as they all do down in the Southern Ohio Conference. They're led by a sophomore, Evan Ryder, and you're going to hear his name a lot. 15 points a game, and he's a first-team all-district selection. The team scores 49.6 points per game on offense, but gives up 49.7 points on defense. They have a long string of losing seasons. Their last winning season goes back to 2016-17. They haven't won more than 7 games in a season until this year. Since that time, they do have mutual opponents with Manchester, and they also played Manchester early on in the season, and I'll come back to that in a little bit. Both of these teams beat New Boston, West Union, and Ripley. They both lost to Notre Dame. Manchester beat Western Latham, while Portsmouth Clay lost to Western Latham. Manchester beat Greene, and Clay lost to them twice. This team lost last year in the first round of Federal Hockey. They were playing in Division 6 last year, so they moved down to Division 7. We'll take a short break. We'll come back. We'll look at their roster and then get you ready closer to tip-off here and look at Manchester after that as we continue the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show here on 99.5 The Edge.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at People's Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit People's Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose People's Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Welcome back to Manchester High School as we continue the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show. We told you a little bit about Portsmouth Clay, and now joining me is Mr. Craig Campbell. He'll tell you about the roster. Craig?
All right, thanks for the Clay Panthers. Their head coach is Mr. Larry Howell, assisted by Joseph Emmon, L.T. Maynard, and Marion Phillips. He's a 5'7" freshman. Another freshman, 5'9", Bryce Whitley, wears number 5. Cade Munyon is number 10. He's a 5'10" sophomore. Another sophomore standing 5'6". It's London Sinclair wearing number 11. Number 12, Corey Williams, a 6'3" junior. A 5'10" sophomore, Evan Ryder, wears number 15. Colby Sechrist will be number 20, and he's a 5'11" freshman. 5'11" freshman, Jackson Hannon, is number 22. Eli Bailey, number 24, he's a 5'6" junior. And a 5'6" senior, Ryan McCullough, number 30. That's 1 senior, 2 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 4 freshmen. Like you said, a very young team.
All right, thanks, Craig. And we'll take another break. We'll come back. We'll talk about Manchester right after this as we continue the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show here on 99.5 The Edge.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Maxler Tractor.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance. Southern Ohio
From Manchester High School here on 99.5 The Edge. We're also here on Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components. Let's take a look at the Manchester Greyhounds coming in tonight with a record of 8-14. They were 4-9 in the Shack, tied for 4th place in Division II with White Oak. Coach Austin Kingsolver, in his 4th year at the helm of the Greyhounds, has a senior-heavy team. He's got 7 of them, ladies and gentlemen, and you're going to hear their names several times tonight as they are carrying this team to where we are today. They're led by district first-team all-star Parker Hayslip, 20 points a game on offense. That's good enough for second best in the league. He's dishing out 4.3 assists per game. That's third best in the league, and he's getting 3.5 steals on defense per game. That's best in the league. Also is senior Braylon Rickett. He's scoring 9.2 points per game and getting 6.8 rebounds. And senior Luke Applegate is kicking in 9 points as well. This is a strong offense, 53 points, 6 points per game. But they rely a lot on Parker. When Parker's off the floor, they struggle to get the offense going. They also struggle on defense. They're giving up 59.6 points per game on defense. This team lost last year in the 3rd round in the district final game to Portsmouth Notre Dame. So Coach Kingsolver is really hoping to get this team a lot deeper this year in the tournament. Let's take a look now at the Manchester roster. Once again, Craig Campbell.
All right, thanks again, Chris. The Manchester Greyhounds are coached by Austin Kingsolver, assisted by Alan Crabtree, Carson Reeves, Aaron Lucas, and Jackson Poole. Athletic director is Aaron Lockhart. Principal is Tim Davis, and the superintendent, Mr. Nick Roberts. Roster for the Greyhounds: number 1, Parker Hayslip. He's a 5'10" senior. Another senior, 5'9", Landon Doyle wears number 2. Joel Bly wears number 3. He's a 5'9" senior. 6'3" sophomore, it's Bryce Young wearing number 10. Clayton Colvin, number 12, is a 6-foot junior. A 5'10" freshman, Luke Rigdon, wears number 13. The 14 jersey, Braden Palmer, he's a 5'9" sophomore. Standing 6'2", he's a senior. Braylon Rickett wears number 15. Luke Applegate will be number 20. He's a 5'10" senior. A 5'9" senior, Traven Hildebrand, is number 22. Colton McChesney, a 6'5" sophomore, wears number 23. Elijah Crabtree. Number 24 is a 6'3 senior. Carson Horner, a freshman, wears number 30. Number 21. The cheerleaders for the Greyhounds, we have them on our list of roster. August Ballinger, Kaylin Bradford, Abby Lucas, Cadence Newland, Gracie Barr, Maddie Napier, Peyton Hazlip, Kaya Johnson, Quentin Justice, Jocelyn Lucas, Haven Newland, Faith Scott, Hope Scott, Bailey Spires, Kinley Truesdale, Maddie Easter, and Kaylee Young. They are coached by Kendra Lucas and Darla Scott.
All right, thank you, Craig. We'll take another break as we continue the tip-off show here on 99.5 and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components. We'll get you ready for tip-off, and we'll be back right after this.
Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you from Manchester High School tonight. We're on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components. Manchester is taking on the number 10 seeded Portsmouth Clay Panthers. These two teams met back on November 29th, first game of the year at Manchester. Manchester won 69-46. In that game, Luke Applegate had 13 points and 6 rebounds. Crabtree had 12 points. Parker Hayslip had 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And the team shot 49% from the field that night. They shot 31% from three-point range, and they went 9 for 13 from the free throw line, 69% from the free throw line. Tonight, also on our sister stations, St. Joe will visit White Oak. That's an 8-9 matchup. That's on 99.5 with Caleb and Kyle on that. 14-seeded Federal Hocking will visit number 3-seeded Fairfield. That game's on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Don Bowles and Ryan Dotson on that call. And number 2, Fayetteville will take on number 4, Middletown Christian. That game's coming to you from Lakota West. And that game will be on C103 with Ken Smith and Phil Ronimus on that call. Craig, we've got a chance to watch these warm-ups. We haven't seen Portsmouth Clay. We've watched Manchester a couple times this year. Pretty evenly matched here, aren't they?
Yeah, the size-wise, it looks like Manchester on the roster has the height advantage. But Portsmouth Clay out there, they're not short, they're not tall. They look athletic. They just went through a defensive drill out there that they look pretty athletic out there. So I'm really anxious to see how these young guys play.
All right, we are ready to honor America here at Manchester. We'll take a short break while they do that, and we'll come back and we'll continue the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show here on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
Are you looking for an agent who is more than just a salesman? Learn the difference with Allstate agent Chris Munn. Serving the area for over 20 years, Chris and his staff strive to make personal connections so they can provide the best coverage for everyone. Spring is quickly approaching, so don't forget to grab coverage on your spring and summer equipment. Motorcycles, boats, campers, ATVs, all of these are covered when you choose Chris Munn with Allstate Insurance. Call 937-444-2000 or visit his office in Mount Orb to see what Chris can do for you.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to Manchester High Schools. We are concluding the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show. One thing to note, our Facebook app is not working right now for Good Guys Radio TV, so you can only get it through the app or through the website. So if you're trying on Facebook, it's not working right now, and we'll have that up as soon as we possibly can. Tomorrow night, we got some more boys tournament action for you. Number 15, Ripley, will take on number 2, Lucasville Valley. That game is coming to you from Valley, and that'll be on 99.5 The Edge. Number 11, Southeastern, will take on number 6, North Adams. That game will be at North Adams, and that game will be on C103. We also have some games coming to you Saturday, and we'll get those to you as we go through the night here. And right now, we're almost ready for tip-off here. Let's take a look at the starters and the referees. Craig?
All right, starting for the Panthers, they have 2 juniors, a sophomore, and 2 freshmen, a young team. It's number 3, Noah Woods, one of those freshmen. Another freshman, Bryce Whitley. Corey Williams, he's a junior. Evan Ryder, a sophomore, and Eli Bailey, another junior. Starting for the Greyhounds, all 5 seniors. It's Parker Hazlip, Landon Doyle, Braylon Gate, and Traven Hildebrand. The third team out there we have in the stripes, it's Mr. Chase Hiles, Mr. Denny Lattimore, and Mr. Justin Davis.
All right, thank you, Craig. As promised, we have some games on Saturday. Those games will be North Adams against, and these are all girls games. North Adams against Portsmouth. That'll be a really good matchup. Portsmouth's the number 1 seed in that tournament bracket. That game will be at noon from Waverly High School, and that will be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Fayetteville, the number 1 seed in their bracket, it'll take on Tri-Village. That game will be at 1 o'clock p.m. from Monroe High School, and that'll be on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV. Then we have Western Brown taking on Tippecanoe, and I think Western Brown is the number 1 seed in their bracket. That game will be at 3 p.m., and that will be at Lakota West, and we'll have that on 99.5 The Edge. Eastern Lady Warriors will take on Piketon, and I don't think either one of them is the number 1 seed. That'll be at 5 o'clock p.m. from Waverly High School on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. So a full slate of good games, good girls games for you here on Saturday. And Craig, I think we're ready for tip-off. They're making their announcements. The starters and roster have been announced for the Clay Panthers. They're announcing the Greyhounds right now. And I expect this is going to be a pretty fast-paced action game here.
Yeah, it does look like, we know by the scoring averages and things per game that Greyhounds like to run it and gun it. So, and the Panthers as well. They're very physical and very athletic looking.
Well, I think throughout the season we've seen enough of the teams from Southern Ohio Conference, and they're all pretty similar in play over there in the Scioto County area. And it's going to be a tough physical matchup, but at the same time, yeah, you're right. Both teams are going to try to run. And this could be a high-scoring offense or game, but then I've been wrong before, and it could be a very low-scoring game.
Yeah, it's come tournament time, the referees tend to let the players play and make the decision in their hands. So it might be a very physical, I think that'll go into Manchester's hands because they like to be a little handsy and like to steal the ball a lot. So I think that'll play good to Manchester.
All right, the announcements are done. That'll wrap up the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show. The players are out on the court. Manchester in their home white uniforms with blue numerals outlined in gold. And the Portsmouth Clay in the opposite uniforms. They are in blue uniforms with gold numerals outlined in white. This is a couple of blue and gold teams going at it. Looks like my West Virginia Mountaineers out here. Or Michigan, whichever fan of.
More Mountaineer yellow, I think. Gold.
Tip-off goes to the Manchester Greyhounds, and they get first crack at first scoring.
Man-to-man defense by the Panthers.
Hildebrand has it for the Mountaineers. All right, I got that in my head. They go underneath the Rickett, now outside to Parker for three, and it's off the mark, up, and it touches the strap up top, and it'll be an out-of-bounds play. Unfortunate bounce for the Greyhounds there.
Yeah, they left Parker open. They might not want to do that too much, but now full court pressure. It's man-to-man by Manchester.
Noah Woods brings the ball up, gets it across midcourt. He's guarded by Parker Hayslip. There's a swipe there, and Parker Hayslip doesn't come up with it, but his teammate does. Hildebrand lays it up, no good. Rebound is Parker Hayslip. He gets it back to Hildebrand. Good athleticism by both of those Greyhounds there, and left-hand side goes Applegate. His no good. Rickett gets bounds, last touch by Clay Panthers, and they are letting him play, Greg.
Absolutely. You're out of the mind right there, because that looked like maybe 3 fouls on one play.
It's definitely a different time. Oh, and there's a good move by Rickett. He gets around the defender, and he scores first. 2-0. Rickett goes on top. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
Defensive breakdown and nice move by Braylon Rickett.
Evan Ryder has it out top, guarded by Hildebrand. Gets it over to Whitley. Now they go back to Woods. Now back out top to Corey Williams. And I'm blocked by Austin now, right in front of me. Back out top, and Hildebrand almost comes up with a steal. Good hustle. Can't come up with it, though, and they go to the corner, and Woods hits the three or misses it. It's off the mark. Rebound up ahead. Here comes Hildebrand. He'll get another chance at a layup, and he hits it.
There's that running and gunning by Manchester. Got it out.
And Hayslip, tough defense, almost gets a turnover. They are able to. Now goes to Whitley. Whitley goes into the paint, and he draws the foul.
Foul was against number 20, Luke Applegate.
Coming up at the half, it's the Baxter Tractor Sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what our teams need to do to harvest a win. Underneath the basket is Evan Ryder. Gets it in, goes to Williams. Williams very tall, long, got a long reach there. Goes back to Ryder in the corner. He almost gets double teamed. He's guarded by Doyle, and Hayslip comes up with a steal, gets it out ahead to I can't keep up with the action here.
Yeah.
Got it to Hildebrand. Hildebrand gets it back to his teammate, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Who scored that basket?
That was Braylon Rickett once again.
Thank you. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Fast-paced action on the Greyhounds part. We're trying to get you caught up here. Parker Hayslip comes up with a steal, gets a nice outlet pass ahead to Hildebrand, who did not see the pass, but able to recover, and amongst the defender, gets it back to Rickett. Rickett able to lay it up and in. So nice athleticism all around by Hayslip and Hildebrand and Rickett. And the Clay Panther, that's Whitley, loses his balance, but
they've taken it to the corner twice now, and one turnover and almost another turnover.
Yeah, it's a dangerous territory down there because Manchester collapses on them down there and they lose it. They've lost it twice down there now. Whitley has it out top, gets it to Woods. To Ryder. Evan Ryder with it. Goes to the foul line, kicks it out to his teammate Eli Bailey. Bailey into the paint, and he's swatted away by Rickett. Up ahead it goes now to Hildebrand. Hildebrand, he gets blocked from behind now as well. And the rebound goes to the Panthers.
Another layup attempt, however, Manchester getting out quick.
Back the other way now will be Woods. Gets it to Ryder. Ryder will take a 3 from the wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Applegate, and we'll go back the other direction.
Hazelip catches his breath. He's going to walk it up this time.
Up ahead, it goes to Rickett. Rickett didn't realize he had an open shot. Gives it to Parker for three. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Panthers. Inside it goes to Ryder. Layup is up and in, and Panthers are finally on the board. It's 6-2 now, Manchester leading.
Evan Ryder, the leading scorer for the Panthers. He's the first on the board.
Goes into the middle will be Landon Doyle. He gets it stripped away. It'll be a turnover. Will go the other direction now as Ryder has it for the Panthers. Now atop the Ryder, he looks back at his coaching staff to see what they want him to do. He drives down the baseline. Layup no good. Rebound right there is Corey Williams. He lays it up and in. 6-4 now. Manchester leads. 4 minutes to go.
That timeout helped them regroup a little bit, it looks like.
This scoreboard update brought to you by Mackenzie Carrington, attorney at law in Mount Orab. 6-4, 3 minutes, 55 seconds now. Hildebrand on the baseline, outside to Parker Hazel for three, and he hits that one.
Yeah, really nice look by Traven Hildebrand to find the open Hazelip, and he just nailed it from the right wing.
3 minutes, 39 seconds, 9-4 now. Manchester back on top by 5. Bryce Whitley now with the ball, gets it to Williams. Now back to Ryder. Ryder takes a quick three from top. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hildebrand. Hildebrand takes it up. Gets it to Doyle. Now back to Parker. Now they get it back to Doyle. Now they go inside to Rickett. Now to Applegate for three. Straight away. No good. Rebound goes to the Panthers. We'll go the other direction. 3 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Evan Ryder with it. Goes to Whitley. Whitley goes back out top, gives it to Bailey. Now to Ryder, and Ryder gets bumped. He'll draw a foul.
Traven Hildebrand with his first. Got our first substitution of the game. It's going to be Mr. Ryan McCullough for the Panthers, replacing Eli Bailey.
Prepare for the Stars to align. The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is set for Saturday, March 28th at North Adams High School. Join us as we honor the seniors of 2026.
Elijah Crabtree also in for the Greyhounds. He's replacing Doyle.
Ball comes in to Noah Woods. Woods gets it across midcourt. Gives it to Ryder. Ryder thought about the three. Gets it now over to Whitley. Now back out top to McCullough. Now they go to the wing to Noah Woods. Now to Ryder. Ryder straight away, guarded by Crabtree. Gives it to McCullough. McCullough into the paint. Floater, no good. Rebound. And there's Corey Williams using that size. Gets that rebound. His shot was no good. He'll go to the free throw line, draws the foul.
Yeah, he went up there with one hand and grabbed that rebound. He's a 6'2 senior. Braylon Rickett picked up the foul. He's the 6'2 senior. Evan Ryder is 6'3.
Basketball and Snappy Tomato Pizza are the perfect pair. Order from your local Snappies in West Union, Seaman, and Maysville, and download the free Snappy app to unlock delicious perks. First free throw is no good. Craig, you were going to start to say something. I interrupted you.
No, I was just getting the team wrong. Corey Williams at the line to shoot the 2 free throws, and he's the 6'3 junior.
First free throw was no good for Williams. Second one coming now. It's up, and it's off the mark as well. It didn't hit the rim and will be a violation. Manchester will get possession. Outstanding crowd here behind us from Manchester, and good crowd from Clay over there too. Looks like Clay brought their student section, and we got a student section right behind us that's having some fun so far.
Yeah, nice atmosphere, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I think a good thing about these first round home games. I think that allows for that kind of atmosphere to happen. Rickett down on the low block, turns around, jumper, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line, draws the foul against the Panthers.
Nice strong pivot move by Rickett, and it's going to be on Bryce Whitley, his first, team first.
Braylon Rickett will go to the line to shoot two. 9-4 still, 2:23 left in the game. First free throw for Rickett rolls in, make it 10-4. And the Greyhounds are the first team in double digits here.
Rickett with 5, shoots 48% from the free throw line.
Second free throw now coming, it's up and it's good. 11-4. Nice touch there for Rickett at the free throw line. Full court pressure almost causes a turnover. Ryder is able to get it across midcourt. They leave him alone. They probably don't want to do that, but he does pass it off to his teammates. Got lucky there, did the Greyhounds. Out of the corner goes McCullough. McCullough will try a three. It's short. Rebound Applegate. Up ahead it goes to Hildebrand. Hildebrand didn't stop his feet in time, drags his back foot, and causes the turnover.
Yeah, he had Parker Hazel filling the lane on the left side, but that was going to be a long pass, and Hildebrand knew it, so he just decided not to, and that's where he drove his foot.
Ryder brings it across for the Panthers, gives it up to Noah Woods. Now back to Ryder. Ryder guarded by Applegate, Ryder with the three, and he hits it. 11-7.
First three-pointer for the Clay Panthers are 1 out of 5 now.
That is a pretty shot from Evan Ryder.
He was off balance a little bit, too. He's like falling forward. Yeah,
Parker Hazel with it on the wing, loses it off his foot, and it's caught in by McCullough. It'll be controlled by the Panthers. Another turnover for the Greyhounds. That's back-to-back turnovers. 11-7. Another three from Ryder, and it's off the mark. Rebound goes to Hildebrand. He'll take it himself. Gets it across midcourt. Looking for his teammates. Goes to the right side, down the baseline. Layup, up, and off the glass, and good.
Nice hesitation by Traven Howard. Traven Hildebrand.
We got to get that name right. We'll be in trouble if we don't. Evan Ryder with it again. Gives it to Whitley. Whitley goes into the paint, kicks it out to McCullough. McCullough goes down to the baseline, off the glass, no good. Rebound is Williams, I believe. I lost it. His putback is no good. Parker Hazel with it. Two Panthers collide. They got a 5-on-3 now. Applegate back to Parker Hazel, and he's fouled on the three. It does not go in. The trailer hit him as he shot it.
Once again, that's Bryce Whitley with the foul. That's 2 on him.
That'll send Parker Hazel to the line to shoot 3.
Almost automatic at the line. Shoots 83%.
41.4 seconds remaining. 13-7 is the score here in the first quarter. Hayslip at the line to shoot his first. I thought you had him, Craig. He made it. Finally, it rolled in. That has a nice shooter's bounce.
Yeah, nice soft touch. You had hit all the rim. It stayed in.
Got multiple subs for both teams. We'll get them in here after this shot. It's up and good. 15-7.
Manchester, it's Clayton Colvin and Joel Bly in. And it looks like for the Panthers, it's going to be Eli Bailey returning. And number 22, it's Jackson Hannon.
Hayslip's third shot is up, and it's in and out. 2 for 3. The score's 15-7 now. Here comes Ryder back across the line. Quickly gets it to Woods. Woods goes into the paint, and he kicks it out to Hannon for 3. It's no good. Rebound is fought for and getting controlled by Applegate. By Crabtree. My apologies. Hayslip has it, guarded by McCullough. 20 seconds on the clock. Coach Kingsolver calls him to play. Ends up going to Crabtree. Now to Hayslip. Under 10 seconds. Hayslip has it, goes right-hand side. And we're going to have an illegal screen.
Yeah, unfortunately, that Eli Crabtree had his knee out just a touch possibly, and they're going to get him with that foul.
I think it was an acting job by Clay, but if you ask me, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a little over-exaggerated as well, for sure.
4.9 seconds now. Here we go. Clay has the ball. They get it inbounds to Ryder. Ryder will take a shot. It's off balance. It's no good. And there's the buzzer. First quarter over. 15-7 Manchester leads. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
Talking to your kids about substance use can be difficult, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. In a recent survey, 1 in 10 Adams County High School students say that they have consumed alcohol on 1 or more occasions in the last month. And yet, more than half of those same students say that their parents have not discussed the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, vapes, or drugs. Talk to your kids. They're listening. This message brought to you by the Adams County Youth Prevention Coalition.
Ladies and gentlemen, second quarter action ready to begin here as Manchester leads by a score of 15-7 over the Portsmouth Clay Panthers. Out there for the Greyhounds looks like Hayslip and Joel Bly. Luke Applegate back in, Clayton Colvin and Elijah Crabtree. For the Panthers, it looks like McCullough, Hannon, Eli Bailey, Evan Ryder, and who's that over there? Is that Noah Woods? I think it is. Yes, it is, Noah Woods. Noah Woods ends up with the ball as the Panthers have the first possession of the second quarter. 15-7 is your score. They go underneath to Hannon. Hannon can't make it. It's rebounded to the Greyhounds. We'll go the other direction.
Found himself too open and panicked a little bit.
Yeah,
there.
I think he was anticipating some contact. Applegate goes left-hand side up and can't finish, but there to get the rebound is Colvin. It's stolen away by the Panthers, and he travels. That'll be Eli Bailey with that rebound or that recovery, but he travels.
Substitution, Corey Williams, who comes in to replace Jackson Hannon for the Panthers.
Williams didn't get much of a break, and they weren't able to, the Greyhounds not able to take advantage of his size not being in the middle, but he's back out there now. Joel Bly with the ball, gets it inbounds, and Applegate or Crabtree tries to go through a bunch of different players and loses the ball. It'll be a turnover of Manchester. 7 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. It remains 15-7. Into the paint goes Woods. His shot's off the mark. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Panthers. Here comes Ryder with a three. It's no good. Rebound now will be going to the Greyhounds as Hayslip ends up with it. We had a Manchester player hit the deck pretty hard, but no call made. Colvin ends up with it into the paint and can't get the shot off, but he's fouled, and I think he'll go to the line to shoot two.
That foul looks like it's going to be against Eli Bailey. Clayton Colvin averaging 1.9 points per game. He could get his average right here.
First free throw for Colvin is up and good. Make it 16-7. Stay tuned after the game. We'll have our coach's comment show with Coach Kingsolver, hopefully in a winning situation. Second free throw now for Colvin is up, and it's good as well. So far, so good for the free throw shooting for the Greyhounds.
6 out of 7.
And right there's another turnover as Evan Ryder loses the ball. Good pressure by Crabtree causes the turnover.
Traven Hildebrand back into the game, replacing Joel Bly.
Right in front of the Clay bench, and the Clay coaches are asking for a foul on that instead of a turnover, but no good. Applegate has it down the corner, gets trapped, gets it out to Hayslip. Hayslip will back out and set up the offense. Coach Kingsolver calls in the play. Crabtree has it, goes into the paint, kicks it back out to Applegate. Crabtree, I got those backwards. I keep doing that. And Crabtree hits the three. 20-7. My apologies to Elijah Crabtree and Luke Applegate. I'm getting you guys backwards all night long. Now to Ryder for three, and it's good.
Evan Ryder, he doesn't need much space there. He's got 8 points already.
20-10, a 10-point lead. Manchester led by as much as 13 before that three-point basket. Hayslip has it, now gives it to Applegate. Applegate for three from the wing, and it's good.
Yeah, he had all day to camp out and make that one. Nice job, Luke Applegate.
23-10, back to a 13-point lead. 6-minute mark here in the second quarter. Ryder with it now, guarded by Crabtree. And Hayslip almost comes up with a steal against McCullough, but he's able to recover, gets it back to Ryder.
Got some nice little battle underneath the two number 12s. It's Clayton Colvin and Corey Williams underneath there.
And there's a hard screen against Hildebrand, but no call. And I think Noah Woods gets the benefit of it, hits the three. It's 23-13, and we got a stoppage because Traven Hildebrand got the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
Landon Doyle and Braylon Rickett back into the game, placing Crabtree and Colvin.
That was a pretty
very hard
forceful,
screen.
Yeah, hard screen, but it happened right in front of the referee. Good look at it. Didn't see anything illegal about it. No call. And Woods hits the three to get him back to within 10.
Talk about the intense tournament time play. This is takes even more than I thought it would be.
Ryder comes up with a steal, gets it ahead to Woods. Woods has it, and he gets fouled. He makes a layup. Hildebrand causes the foul. That's a little frustration on Hildebrand's part as well. Woods with a nice circus shot, gets the bucket to fall, make it 23-15.
Hildebrand with that foul, it's his second. He will leave the game. Crabtree right back in.
Good hustle by Hildebrand to catch up to him and got him with the foul, trying to prevent that layup, but nice circus shot there by Woods. And I think he was kind of fortunate it did roll in. Woods at the line to shoot the one to complete the three-point play. His shot is up, and it's off the mark. Rebound goes to Crabtree, and he'll get it ahead to Applegate. Now to Doyle, 23-15 now. 5 minutes, 14 seconds to go. The scoreboard update brought to you by Carrington Law Office in Mount Orab. Care you deserve and results you need. Inside it goes to Rickett. Now out to Hazel for three. It's off the mark. Rebound goes to Ryder and the Panthers, and it will go the other way. Now to McCullough. He gets an open lane. No defense there, and he takes the lane all the way in. 23-17 now.
Play caught the Greyhounds sleeping a little bit. Got back quicker than they expected. Own defense now possibly, it looks like.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Clay Panthers. 4 minutes, 35 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 23-17 is the score. Ball comes inbounds to Hayslip. Now to Rickett for three. And it's long off the backboard and out of bounds. Last touch by the Greyhounds. Hayslip almost came up with a steal, but wasn't able to control it. It went out of bounds off of him.
Right in front of the Clay student section. They like that one a little bit.
Yeah, they're letting him hear about that one. Very intense for a first-round matchup here at Manchester High School tonight. Ryder now with it out top, guarded by Hayslip. And ball's tipped away, but taken in by Woods. Woods takes it, and I don't know how he made that one either.
That was a very big circus shot behind his head.
Manchester will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
6 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Coach Kingsolver calls a timeout, try to get his team back under control. They've gone from a 13-point lead now to a 4-point lead as the Panthers have gone on a 12-3 run to cut that lead down.
Yeah, all the momentum heading the Panthers' way right now. Maybe that timeout will help.
Hayslip has it, gets it down to the corner to Doyle. Now back to Hayslip out top, guarded by Ryder. Now they go inside, ball's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers.
This 2-3 zone thrown out by the Panthers. Last couple possessions by the Greyhounds not.
Pass comes into Hayslip. Hayslip shoots the three from straight away, and he hits it. 26-19.
I absolutely paused because they left him wide open on that one. Parker Hayslip with 8.
3.5 minutes remaining now here in this first half. 26-19, 7-point lead for the Greyhounds. Ryder with it now, gets it to McCullough. And another moving screen, this time against the Panthers.
Yeah, Corey Williams with the shoulder on that one, and he got caught. That's going to be his first foul.
Get ready for the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what our team needs to do to harvest a win. Crabtree comes up with it in the corner, gets it back out top to Doyle. Now over to Hayslip. Hayslip too deep. He's going to take it anyway. Wow. Oh, he misses it. That was in and out. Right there to get the rebound is Applegate. His putback is no good. I thought that was in there for Hayslip.
Yeah, he's got that range, obviously. That just had a little bit of extra spin on the ball. Eli Bailey with the foul for the Panthers. That's his second, team third.
Luke Applegate to go to the line to shoot two. 3 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. First free throw is good. Make it 27-19.
64.5% for the season for the Manchester Greyhounds, and they are on a roll right now, making 7 of 8 so far.
Second free throw is up, and it rolls in as well. 28-19. Woods brings it up for the Panthers. Picks up Parker Hayslip. Now they give it off to Evan Ryder. Ryder gives it to McCullough. Now they go inside to Corey Williams at the foul line. Williams dribbles, picks up his dribble, and they're going to have a foul.
Yeah, Braylon Ricketts with the reach in. That's going to Rickett. That's number 2 on him. Clayton Colvin back into the game.
Looks like he replaced Braylon Rickett. I'm not sure, but Colvin might, the only job he might have is just to irritate Williams inside, and he's done so far. Turnover Panthers. Parker Hayslip with it, walking in. Gets it to Colvin, now over to Doyle. Now back out to, they'll go underneath to Crabtree. Crabtree's jump shot from the baseline's no good. Rebound goes to McCullough, and the Panthers come up with it. Get it ahead to Eli Bailey. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Ryder has it. And Williams is doing, he's hooking big time on Colvin. No call, and I think you're hearing the crowd call for that. Ryder ends up with it. Colvin and Williams still going at it inside. This is going to be a fun battle to watch all night. Here comes on the left-hand side to get it inside to Williams. Williams can't hit the layup. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. 28-21.
Nice interior defense on the first miss, but Williams with persistence and got it. He has 4 now.
His reach is so much longer than all the other players out there. And underneath is a nice, wow. Wow, to Elijah Crabtree, a pass from Parker Hayslip. I'm not sure how he got that in there. That was Joe Burrow-esque right there.
Yeah, bullet.
Crabtree with a look underneath the backdoor cut, makes the basket, makes it 30-21. Ryder goes into the paint, and he loses the ball. It's last touch, I think, by Manchester.
Yeah, Crabtree with the reach behind and got the, looked like it might have went off Clay, but it's going to be their ball.
Clay will call a timeout. We'll come back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Get ready for the stars to align.
Turnaround jumper, Vance buries it!
The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Saturday, March 28th to North Adams High School.
McLaughlin for a short jumper, it's good.
Featuring girls and boys All-Star Games and the All-Star Cheerleaders.
Feldhouse, the big guy, drives the left side of the lane, puts it up and in.
Plus, we'll award thousands of dollars in scholarships to our local student athletes.
Left side, but it's stuck back by Hayslip up and in.
Mark your calendars now. We'll see you there.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, 30-21. Manchester up on top by 9 points. 90 seconds remaining here in this first half. Ryder will take the ball out underneath the basket. They get it inside to Williams. Williams gets double teamed, puts the ball on the ground, elbows his way in, and the ball stripped away by Manchester. Good job there. Applegate comes up with it, and he gets it to Parker Hayslip.
You're not going to push Luke Applegate around much.
Applegate gets it in the corner, gets it back out to Hayslip. Now to Doyle out top. They go to the other corner to Crabtree. Inside to Colvin. Colvin up, blocked, gets his own rebound. Ball tipped around, kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Clay. Minute 5 left here in the first half. It remains 30-21. Manchester up on top by 9. Ball comes inbounds to Colvin. Now inside to Hayslip. Hayslip with a quick jumper from the foul line. No good. Rebound goes to the Panthers. Under a minute now. Ryder comes up with it. Gets across midcourt. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Williams. Williams goes down into the baseline, goes to McCullough. Now back to Williams. Williams' shot is up and good. He'll go to the free throw line, drawing the foul.
Yeah, some tight passes in there. They just got a little bit lucky there that Williams was able to have the soft hands to take care of that pass. And Elijah Crabtree will pick up the foul. That's his second.
Well, I think the other smart thing that Williams did there is he did not bring the ball down after that. When he got that ball, he left it up there and was able to keep the shot off. So he brought the ball down. There's a lot of hands down there. That would have swiped it away. 2 free throws now for Williams. No, excuse me, 1. He makes it 30-24. 3-point play finished. 6-point lead for Manchester. 40 seconds on the clock. Applegate with it out top. Now to Hazlett. Now back to Applegate. Applegate goes down the right-hand side, kicks it out to Doyle. Doyle for 3. It's off the back of the rim, and the Panthers get the rebound. They can get it down within 1 possession here with a 3-pointer. We'll see what they do. Woods has it. 20 seconds on the clock. Now to Williams. Williams has it, guarded by Hazlett. That's a mismatch. And there's some elbows throwing there. No call. They're letting him play physical here. Williams got another mismatch. Now they finally get Applegate on him, or Crabtree, excuse me. Now out top to Woods for 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Doyle, and that's the buzzer. Halftime score 30-24. Manchester leads. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at People's Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit People's Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose People's Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
The Portsmouth play Panthers by a score of 30-24. This coverage is sponsored by Southern State Community College. Visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion today. Manchester has led the entire way. They got the first lead. They took a 6-0 lead until Panthers finally got on the scoreboard. And after the first quarter, it was 15-7. Manchester up on top in that second quarter, and Manchester was up by as much as 13 on a couple different occasions, but each time they got up that much, Portsmouth Clay would fight back, and actually they outscored Manchester in that second quarter 17-15, and that cut the lead from 8-6 at halftime, and the score is where we are now, 30-24. We'll take another break. We'll come back and we'll give you some stats and talk about these two teams as we continue the Bachelor Halftime Report. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Bachelor Tractor.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance. Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
Manchester leading at halftime 30-24 over the Portsmouth Clay Panthers. The winner of this match will go on to play on March 3rd at Southeastern High School in Chillicothe. That game will be at 6:15, and they'll play the winner of South Webster and New Boston, who I believe are playing sometime tonight as well. Let's turn it over now to Mr. Craig Campbell. Let's see what we got as far as stats-wise. Craig?
All right. Look, it was statistically a pretty evenly matched first half there. The Panthers shot 7 out of 12 from inside the arc, 59%, but they only made 3 out of 13 three-pointers. That's 24%. They made 10 out of their 25 field goals. That's 40%. Go over to Manchester, they were 5 for 13 from inside and 4 out of 12 from behind the arc, making 9 out of 24, 38%. So 40 for one, 38 for the other. The difference being Manchester went to the line 9 times, making 8 of their free throws. So that's the lead right there, because the Panthers were 1 for 4 from the free throw line. That's 7 points, obviously, with the easy math, and that's the lead. Greyhounds had 6 players score for them. They had Clayton Coleman with 2 free throws. Braylon Rickett has 6 now. Luke Applegate with 5. Traven Hildebrand with 4. And Elijah Crabtree with 5, and then Parker Hazlip leading the Greyhounds with 8 points. Had 2 threes and a couple of free throws there to lead the Greyhounds.
Well, you always know we're going to talk about Parker Hazlip leading this team, but this has been a really good team effort. Quarter, unfortunately, got in foul trouble there in the second, not able to play as much. We'll see if he picks back up that intensity in the second half, and they can continue their shooting in this second half, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely. They had some turnovers there, forced turnovers on the Panthers, and that got them out running early. But then the Panthers kind of calmed it down and slowed Manchester down, and that was when they made that second quarter run.
All right, we'll continue the Bachelor halftime report after this break. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
No one college can be all things to all people. But Maysville Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're incredibly affordable with the lowest tuition rates in the entire state, accelerated with programs that can lead immediately to great careers, and personalized with small classes and hands-on learning. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at maysville.kctcs.edu.
a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
Are you looking for an agent who is more than just a salesman? Learn the difference with Allstate agent Chris Munn. Serving the area for over 20 years, Chris and his staff strive to make personal connections so they can provide the best coverage for everyone. Spring is quickly approaching, so don't forget to grab coverage on your spring and summer equipment. Motorcycles, boats, campers, ATVs, all of these are covered when you choose Chris Munn with Allstate Insurance. Call 937-444-2000 or visit his office in Mount Orb to see what Chris can do for you.
Manchester High School wrapping up the Baxla halftime report. We're almost ready for third quarter action. Manchester leading at halftime 30-24. Tomorrow night we got boys tournament action for you. Number 15 Ripley will take on number 2 Valley. That'll be up at Lucasville. That game will be on 99.5. Number 11 Southeastern will take on number 6 North Adams from North Adams High School. That game will be on C103. And then we have a tremendous day of girls basketball for you on Saturday. First game will be at noon. North Adams will play in Portsmouth, and that'll be from Waverly High School. C103 and Good Guys Radio TV will bring that game to you. Fayetteville will take on Tri-Village. That'll be at Monroe High School at 1 o'clock p.m. 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV. Western Brown will play Tippecanoe at 3 o'clock p.m. That'll be at Lakota West. That game will be on 99.5 The Edge. And Eastern will play Piketon at 5 o'clock p.m. from Waverly High School on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. That'll conclude the Baxla Tractor halftime sales report. We are ready for third quarter action. Manchester will have the ball to start the third quarter. And looks like, Craig, the starters out there for both teams.
Starters are back for both teams. For Manchester, Hazlett, Doyle, Rickett, Applegate, Hildebrand. For the Panthers, it's Woods, Whitley, Williams, Ryder, and Bailey. 2-3 owned by the Panthers once again.
Hildebrand has it out top, gets it guarded by Woods. Now gets it over to Doyle. Doyle goes back around. Now they go inside to Rickett. Rickett floater blocked by Williams. Up ahead now to Woods. Woods has it and it's stolen away. Finishes it. A steal. And there's a wrap up by Clay. And they finally get a call.
Yeah, that foul's on Noah Woods. He, like I said, did an arm grab there, and Parker Hazlett couldn't go. So they basically had to call the foul.
That was one of those textbook pass interference calls where they pull the uniform. You see it happen, and then right in front of the referee. Doyle ends up with it here out top. Over to Hayslip. Hayslip right in front of us. Now back to Doyle. They go around to Hildebrand. Now to Hayslip from the corner. Back out top to Doyle. Now back to Hayslip from the wing for 3. It's off the mark. It was in and out. Rebound goes to the Panthers.
Got him a good look. He needs to keep shooting.
Ryder now with it. And there's a steal. Hildebrand comes up with it. He's going to go in for a layup. He misses it. Rebound back to the Panthers. Bryce Whitley now takes it all the way in the paint. And Hildebrand makes a good recovery to stop the pass from going down to the low blocks, but it goes out of bounds.
Hildebrand all over the place.
Yeah.
From one end under the basket, clear to the other end to get the deflection.
Ball underneath the basket, out of bounds play. They get it inside to Williams, now outside to Bailey. Bailey into the paint, and he's fouled before he's able to get a shot off. It'll be on the floor.
Landon Doyle, his first foul of the game. It's going to be underneath the basket, no shooting foul.
Thanks to First State Bank for making this broadcast possible. There's a First State Bank branch near you in Southern Ohio and Northern Kentucky. Stop in or learn more at fsbforme.com. Shot from the corner from Woods is no good. Hayslip ends up with the rebound, takes it up. He misses a layup too. Greyhounds struggling hitting the layups on fast breaks here as Ryder ends up with it with a 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Williams. His putback's no good. Rebounds fought for, out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. It'll be Manchester ball.
Some serious physicality.
Yes, sir. That's back-to-back fast break layups that the Greyhounds could not complete, and they would both want them back right now at this point. The score remains 30-24. Nobody scored yet. First 90 seconds gone here in this third quarter. Rickett goes into the paint and loses the ball, and then tries to go in for a steal and picks up a foul.
Yeah, Braylon Rickett, that's number 3. That was a costly foul. Just a little frustration. He's going to leave the game. Elijah Crabtree will replace him.
Yeah, he's a little frustrated with himself. He tried to go in amongst 3 defenders, lost the ball, and then when he lost it, he tried to steal it back and created the foul, and that's one of those frustration fouls. Whitley has it for the Panthers now. Way out top by the volleyball line. He goes down the right-hand side, has a lane. Shot goes up, no good. He draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
Costly foul there as well. Elijah Crabtree, number 3.
Bryce Whitley will go to the line to shoot 2. And all year long, I think Manchester has really had this one quarter that they have just struggled with, and it's just a mental thing. But this third quarter is going to be the one where they're right now they're making turnovers, they're missing shots, and they're creating fouls. And they need to get that turned around before it gets out of control.
Clayton Colvin replaces Crabtree with those 3 fouls. First free throw by Whitley was good.
First points of the quarter belong to the Panthers. 6 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Second free throw coming for Whitley. It's up, and it's good as well. 30-26, back to a 4-point lead for the Greyhounds. Hildebrand has it. Go to Doyle, now back to Hayslip. Now to Doyle. Hayslip back out top. Back to Doyle, they go to the corner to Applegate. They go inside to Colvin. Colvin gets trapped up and he travels. He went to the ground with the ball and a turnover Manchester.
Yeah, anything in the paint, the Panthers are going to converge with at least 2, possibly 3 players, and that's tough.
Another turnover for the Greyhounds here. They have not yet scored here in this third quarter. Lead by 4, 30-26, 5.5 minutes remaining. Ryder with a 3 from the wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hayslip, and Manchester will have another chance here. Now to Hildebrand on the wing. Hildebrand takes it inside to Colvin. Colvin floater, no good. Rebound, fought for, controlled by the Panthers. Ryder now has it. Goes right-hand side, round back. Inside to Woods. Woods floater, no good. Rebound to Williams. Williams gets blocked from behind, and he makes the basket. He'll go to the free throw line for the 3-point play.
Strong finish by Corey Williams with the offensive rebound and the put-in.
30-28 now. He'll go to the free throw line. Referee, there he goes.
All right, he got the number finally, and it's on Clayton Colvin. We got our substitution is come in, replacing Colvin.
He stands 6'3", but with the afro, it's 6'5".
Yeah, he's got a big enough body to handle Corey Williams.
Yeah, he's good size. On the rebound is a foul. The free throw is no good.
Foul was on Eli Bailey. That's his 3rd.
He'll take a seat.
Yeah, he'll take a seat. Ryan McCullough comes in. Joel Bly in for Manchester, going to replace Traven Hildebrand.
5 minutes, 1 second remaining here. The score 30-28. Manchester lead down to 2. This scoreboard update brought to you by Mackenzie Carrington, attorney at law in Mount Orab. Hazel put the ball, now gets it to Doyle. Now they go down underneath to Applegate, now back out to Doyle. Now Hayslip ends up with it up top. Now they go to Bly on the wing. He's double teamed. Gets it to Hayslip. Hayslip has it. Now the corner to Applegate for 3. It's in and out. Crashing the boards is Bly. Gets it back out to Applegate for another chance, and he hits it this time.
Persistence, nice job, nice rebound there.
Yeah, crashing the offensive boards was that Joel Bly, wasn't it?
It was.
And we have another offensive screen, a moving screen.
Yeah, that one's on the big guy, Corey Williams. His 2nd foul. Team 3rd.
Yeah, he extended his arms, definitely pushed right there in front of the referees. They saw it that time. Another turnover for the Panthers. Hayslip has it, 33-28, 5-point lead for the Greyhounds. Now they go to Doyle. Doyle picks up his dribble, was able to get it to Applegate. Applegate on the baseline, gets it across to Bly. Bly in left-hand side, now back outside. Hayslip ends up with it. He'll bring it back out, start it over. Let's go. Applegate from the corner for three. It's no good. Rebound fought for, and it'll be controlled by the Panthers. Up ahead it goes to Wood. Wood can't handle the pass. It's stolen away. Here comes Applegate with it. He's got numbers, takes it up right-hand side off the board and in. 35-28, Manchester back up on top by 7 points.
Nice composure by Luke Applegate to make the layup with the pressure on him.
And good recovery for Manchester. The first half of this quarter did not look good. Portsmouth Clay's going to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Third quarter action, first round of the Division 7 Southeastern District Tournament game here as Manchester hosts the Portsmouth Clay Panthers. Manchester leading by 7, 35-28, 3 minutes, 36 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Portsmouth Clay cut it to 2, and then Manchester with a little 5-0 run by Luke Applegate, and maybe that will get in the head of some of the players on Clay, and Manchester can go ahead and pull away here.
We'll take a look at the stats and choose our Snappy player of the game right after the final buzzer, brought to you by Snappies in Seaman, West Union, and Maysville. Ryder with it, gives it to Woods, now over to McCullough. McCullough has it, picks up his dribble, gives it to Ryder. Ryder now goes up top and almost stolen away, but there is Woods, has it, foul on jump shots, good.
Nice composure by Woods.
35-30 now.
He has 9.
3 minutes, 6 seconds on the clock. Hayslip walks it in, gives it to Doyle. Now across to Bly. Gives it back to Bly. Inside they go to Applegate. Applegate can't do anything with it, but it's blocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers.
Yeah, help defense by Corey Williams on the offside, and he got the block shot.
Ball comes into Hayslip. Hayslip dribbles back around top, picks up his dribble, now goes down to the corner to Applegate. Applegate inside, nice reverse layup.
Yeah, up and under on the opposite side. Applegate now 12 points.
37-30, 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Thanks again to Baxla Tractor Sales, proud sponsor of this broadcast. Visit Baxla in Seaman and Batavia and check out their full lineup or online at baxlatractor.com. Backdoor cut now to Ryder.
That foul was against Colton McChesney, his first.
2 minutes, 19 seconds remaining here, 37-30.
Evan Ryder to the line for 2, missed his first one early in the game.
They're giving him a minute to catch his composure. He got a shot to the face there on that foul. He's got the ball now, steps up to the line. First free throw is up and good. 37-31 now is the score. 6-point lead for the Greyhounds. Second free throw now, a couple of prep dribbles. Shot is up and it's good as well. 37-32.
Ryder is our first Panther in double figures, 10.
2 minutes, 18 seconds now remaining here in this third quarter. Hayslip walks it up for the Greyhounds. Gets it over to Doyle. Doyle spins around, gets it to Applegate on the baseline. Now inside to McChesney, and he shoots it good.
Really, really nice look by Applegate and a soft touch by Colton McChesney.
Under 2 minutes now, 39-32. Manchester leads by 7. Ryder has it out top by the logo. Gets around the defender, has a lane, makes the layup. Good move there by Ryder.
No help defense there at all, so Manchester, Coach Kingsolver not happy about that.
39-34 now the score. Bly has it, gets it to Doyle. Inside to go to McChesney, but it's tipped away, stolen away by the Panthers. Turnover, Manchester. Here comes Ryder. Back down the right-hand side again, into the paint, kicks it across. Now they rotate it around for Whitley for three. It's no good. Rebound, Parker Hayslip. Minute 22 now. Up ahead it goes to Bly. Bly goes to the other corner for Applegate. Applegate can't handle the pass, can't get a shot off, but able to get it inside to his teammate. Ball out of bounds, last touch by the Panthers. I think Applegate was ready to shoot it, but couldn't handle the pass. And Manchester will call timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, to Manchester High School, minute 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Austin Kingsolver calls a timeout for the Greyhounds to see what they can do in this final 70 seconds. Craig, what are you seeing here?
Yeah, the Panthers owned the first 3 minutes and held Manchester to scoreless, but Manchester is taking care of it, and now they have a chance to extend the lead. The halftime lead was 6 points, and here they are at 5. So it seems like Manchester was having a bad quarter, but they just sustained.
Yeah, and it seems like the Panthers have done all their damage really from the free throw line. I think they got 4 or 6 from the free throw line of their 9 points so far in this quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. They have made 4 out of 5 so far in this quarter, so they've turned that around.
All right, we're back ready for action here as the teams have come out from the huddles. Manchester will take the ball out here underneath their own basket.
See if they can get a good out-of-bounds shot here. They got the stack play.
Landon Doyle gets it inside, gets it into Parker Hayslip. Hayslip dribbles all the way back out top. Guarded by McCullough. Gets it over to Applegate, now to the corner. Now back out top to Applegate. Now it goes to Joel Bly. Now back to Applegate. He has a look for three. And, oh, it's off the mark. Rebound tipped around, controlled by the Panthers. 45 seconds on the clock. Ryder has it. They can close within one possession here with the basket. Ryder has it, goes to the right-hand side, loses his balance and his footing, and he draws it, or he travels.
4th turnover here in this quarter for the Panthers.
35.6 seconds now remaining on the clock. 39-34 is the score. Hayslip walks it in. Coach Kingsolver makes the play. Right here in front of us, Hayslip picks up his dribble, gets it down to the corner. Now they go inside to Applegate. Applegate's shot is good. Applegate is having a tremendous quarter here in this third quarter for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, he's got 9 of his 14 here in this quarter.
7 seconds on the clock. Woods goes into the paint, and he gets hammered and makes the bucket. And those two have little words for each other, Woods and Hayslip. Hayslip commits the foul. Woods makes the basket. He'll go to the free throw line. Referee talks to both of them. Referee just told Coach Kingsolver to figure it out.
Yeah, Parker Hayslip with the foul. That's only number 1 on him.
Yeah. And it was a particularly hard foul, and unfortunately for Manchester, Noah Woods made the basket, so he's going to go to the line for the three-point play, 4.6 seconds on the clock. Free throw for Woods is up, and it's in and out. Rebound fought for. Williams comes up with it for the Panthers. Gets it over his teammate. Shot at the buzzer is no good. 41-36 will be your score going into the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Welcome back to Manchester, ladies and gentlemen. We have a good one here for you. Manchester up on top by 5 points, 41-36 over the Portsmouth Clay Panthers. Looks like Portsmouth Clay will begin the quarter with the ball. Out there for the Greyhounds is Hayslip, Applegate, Rickett, Hildebrand, and Crabtree. For the Panthers, it's going to be Woods, Ryder, Williams, McCullough, and Hannon. And we are underway as the ball comes into Ryder. 41-36 is the score. Manchester up on top. First round action of boys tournament. Woods has it, gets it back to Ryder. Ryder goes down the right-hand side. Doesn't have anything, backs it back out, gets it to McCullough. McCullough goes into the paint, kicks it outside to Hannon. Hannon goes across court to Ryder. Ryder goes back down the right-hand side and blocked from behind is Hildebrand, but Ryder gets his own rebound. Put back is blocked by Rickett. Nice defense there by Manchester. And even better, they avoid a foul call.
Absolutely. It looked like it's going to be an easy but. Oh, there's another good foul we have on Noah Woods. Trying to reach in a little bit. That's his second. Yeah, it looked like they were going to get an easy layup and 2 nice block shots by Manchester to protect the paint.
I'm surprised Woods only has 2 fouls. I figured you'd called his name a couple more times than that, but inside it comes to Rickett. It's stripped out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. Ball. I'm sorry, go ahead, Craig.
I was going to say Hazlip held scoreless there in the third quarter, so he's due for a breakout.
I agree, but Applegate picked it up for him. Had a nice third quarter. It's been a different Greyhound kind of stepping up each quarter. Hildebrand was the star in the first quarter and Applegate in the third. And that lob to inside to Rickett was no good, or to Crabtree, excuse me. Woods has it.
What a pass. This is a Crabtree wasn't ready for it right at the rim.
It was in and out, though. He almost made it. Woods goes up against Hayslip. Now they get it back outside. Ryder has it. And there's an illegal screen.
Corey Williams, 2 of his 3 fouls have been on illegal screens.
Nice job by Hildebrand trying to fight through that and draw the foul.
Frustration by Corey Williams. He's not understanding what he's doing wrong.
That'll be a turnover for the Panthers. Greyhounds end up with it now. Ball will come in. 6 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. 41-36 is the score. Down to the corner goes Crabtree. Now to Hayslip, excuse me. Now they go back to Applegate in the corner. They go inside to Rickett. They leave Rickett alone. He goes in. Floater, good.
Nice take by Braylon Rickett. Lefty Moakland. He has 8.
43. Back to a 7-point lead, and Hildebrand will pick up a foul there.
Yeah, Traven Hildebrand, number 3.
Got him with the body.
Eli Bailey back in for the Panthers, replacing Hannon.
Panthers will take it out right in front of the scorers table. They get it in. Woods has it. Walks it across midcourt. 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining on the clock. 43-36, Manchester up on top. Woods goes down right-hand side, kicks it out to McCullough. Now to Ryder. Ryder will go right-hand side. Now to Woods in the corner. Ryder with 3, and he hits it. 43-39.
15 now, Evan Ryder leading the Panthers.
Ryder has a nice shot. I like his shot.
Yeah, gets it off quick. Nice jumper.
Okay. Knocks the ball out of Applegate's hands. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ryder. It'll stay Manchester ball. Hayslip has it out top. They go down to the corner. Now back out top to Hayslip. Now to the corner again for Applegate for 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound there is Hildebrand. Gets it back out to Hayslip. Hayslip will take 3 straight away. Good.
There he is, Mr. Parker Hayslip. Double figures with 11 now.
Nice assist by Hildebrand with that rebound and pass out. They go outside to Bailey for three, and he hits it. Oh, no. Is that going to count? Basket is good. We have a foul underneath against Portsmouth.
Corey Williams being a little too aggressive on the offensive rebound attempt. He just picked up number 4.
46-42 after that three-pointer by Eli Bailey with a foul against Williams now.
He leaves the game. Jackson hands him. 3 team fouls. Hopefully that will come in. She can get to the line for the bonus soon.
Hayslip. The time to go inside with Williams on the bench, and there goes Applegate in the middle. Layup good.
Absolutely perfect. 16, Luke Applegate.
That's my one good call a game that I get right. They get Hildebrand for another reach-in foul. He got a little aggressive there as Ryder goes by him.
Traven's 4th foul. Wanting really bad to get that steal, and maybe just keep his feet in front of him and keep the player out.
I would imagine there's a lot of juice going on right now. There's a lot of,
Yeah, I'm sure there's some trash talking going on that we're not seeing.
Both teams are pretty amped up right now. That was almost a turnover there by the Panthers. They're able to recover, get it out to Ryder. Adrenaline was the word I'm trying to come up with. I finally do, but there's a lot of adrenaline on both squads here. And Hildebrand's there was a little adrenaline foul. Ryder with it. Out to Woods. Woods goes down right-hand side, spins around, jumper, no good. He'll draw the foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
Fouls on Braylon Rickett, his 4th.
So now Manchester has 2 players with 4 fouls.
2 starters with 4 fouls, and the Panthers with Corey Williams with 4.
2 shots now coming for Noah Woods. 4 minutes, 32 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. First free throw is good. Make it 48-43. We'll talk to Coach Kingsolver after the game, hopefully as the winning coach. Stay tuned for the Coach's Comments Show. Second free throw now for Woods coming. It's up, and it's off right. Rebound chase down, controlled by the Panthers. And I believe we're going to call. It's either going to be I think Portsmouth must have rolled out of bounds with it.
Yeah, I don't believe I saw the thumbs up for a dual possession.
So it'll be Manchester ball after that scramble on the rebound goes out of bounds. 48-43, 4 minutes, 25 seconds. This scoreboard update brought to you by Carrington Law Office in Mount Orab. Care you deserve and results you need. 3 from the wing from Doyle's off the mark. Rebound, chase down, and nice hustle by Rickett. How did he make that happen?
He came out of nowhere. The Clay Panthers had no idea he was around. It dove or jumped up in the air and threw it off the Panthers for a safe possession for Manchester.
Nice hustle, yeah.
What a hustle play.
Coming in the game will be Bryce Whitley. He'll replace Ryan McCullough.
Got some moisture on the floor. Luke Applegate taking care of that.
And folks, hopefully if you're watching on Good Guys Radio TV, you saw an outstanding play there by Braylon Rickett to get that save. And Rickett goes down baseline, up against the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, and there's a foul underneath. I think it's going to be against Panthers, and it'll send Rickett to the line to shoot 2.
That foul was against Bryce Whitley. Come off the bench, got a quick foul. That's number 3 on him.
48-43, 4 minutes, 8 seconds remaining. 2 shots now for Braylon Rickett. First free throw is up, and it's good. 49-43. Attention Shack Senior Student Athletes, make sure to fill out your application for the 2026 C103 Scholarship. Regardless of what sports you play, you could win one of several $1,000 scholarships. Speak to your guidance counselor or athletic director, or download the application from c103.fm. Second free throw is missed, and there to get the rebound is Mr. Clutch. Luke Applegate with the bucket and the rebound.
Very timely rebound and huge bucket.
51-43, Luke Applegate having himself a game. Hannon now with it, gives it to Ryder. Ryder guarded by Doyle. Gets around him. Backdoor cut goes to Hannon. Hannon shot blocked by Crabtree. And on the rebound, we're going to have a push, and I think that's going to be against Manchester.
Manchester foul on Luke Applegate. That's only his second.
3 minutes, 38 seconds remaining, and Williams comes back in with those 4 fouls. We'll see how quickly they go back toward him. 51-43. Williams has it now, and he throws it away to nobody. A nice save. There's good hustle there by Wood. That is an outstanding hustle move there. Saves it from going over the back, and down underneath is Eli Bailey. His shot's blocked out of bounds.
Another block shot by Elijah Crabtree. He's got several here tonight.
How many fouls does Crabtree have?
Crabtree has 4.
Oh,
Three.
Okay. I thought he had 3. I couldn't remember. And the ball comes inbounds, tipped around, stolen away. Finally, Parker Hayslip comes up with a turnover. Hayslip gets around the defender, layup up and good. 53-43, 10-point lead now for the Greyhounds. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Clay will call a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
Talking to your kids about substance use can be difficult, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. In a recent survey, 1 in 10 Adams County High School students say that they've consumed alcohol on 1 or more occasions in the last month. And yet, more than half of those same students say that their parents have not discussed the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, vapes, or drugs. Talk to your kids. They're listening. This message brought to you by the Adams County Youth Prevention Coalition.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Manchester has a 10-point lead over the Clay Panthers. Clay with the ball. Ryder has it now to Woods. Woods for 3. It's partially blocked by Hayslip. Nice job. Clay Panthers wanted a foul. No call made. Hayslip goes down the other way. Gets it to Doyle, and it's stolen away. And nope, Hayslip ends up with it. Hayslip gets it out to Applegate. Applegate for 3. And that's it.
Money for Luke Applegate.
Luke Applegate wants a snappy pizza, doesn't he?
He absolutely. 21 for Luke.
And we got a foul on the other end against Manchester.
And that's on Luke. And that will send the Panthers to the line for the double bonus.
Yeah, both teams now in the bonus from here on out. And according to the scoreboard, we don't keep track of this very well. Maybe you do, Craig. I don't know. But it looks like Portsmouth has 1 timeout left. Manchester has 3. First free throw is in and out. That'll be for Bryce Whitley.
Yeah, we will trust them on that. But
by the way, thank you very much to the Manchester crew here tonight for taking care of us and letting us come into their school and calling this game for them. They always take good care of us down here. Second free throw is up, no good, and on the floor is a foul. And I'm not sure, I think it's against Manchester. It is, and that's a costly one.
Braylon Rickett, our first casualty of fouls. Big guy Colton McChesney immediately in. He's going to replace him.
Braylon Rickett, one of the many seniors here for the Greyhounds. He takes a seat, finishing his home career here as a Greyhound. Outstanding career for Braylon Rickett. Congratulations to him.
Ended with 9 points.
Williams at the line to shoot 2, misses the first. And hopefully we'll see more of Braylon Rickett next week in the next round, but we got to get through this first. 56-43. is the score. 13-point lead for the Greyhounds. Second free throw up, and it's off the mark as well. There to get the rebound is Applegate. Brings it up himself, and he goes to the ground. No call. He loses the ball. Williams comes up with it. Williams back by himself now, and he goes left-hand side up and in. 56-45 now. And Clay will call a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Get ready for the stars to align.
Turn around, jump.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes, 23 seconds remaining here in this ball game. 56-45. Clay with a big steal and bucket by Williams. And they call a timeout right after to see if they can do something to stop the run here. Manchester's had a nice fourth quarter, outscoring Clay 15-9, if my math is correct. So that third quarter trouble that had Manchester struggling there, I think they got over that. They've come out firing on all cylinders here in the fourth quarter. The only casualty so far is Braylon Rickett has fouled out. So we'll keep an eye on how that affects the Greyhounds. Craig, what else you got?
Got Traven Hildebrand on the bench still with 4 fouls, so they can run him in here for some extra defense in a little while. But we're going to have some full court pressure by the Panthers.
All right, the ball comes in. Full court pressure, though. Hayslip has it, gets it down court, and there to get it, and it gets it underneath to McChesney. Chesney puts it up, and he misses the layup, but draws the foul. I don't even know who had it right here. I missed that.
Yeah, that was Crabtree.
Okay.
Crabtree with a nice look. He came towards the ball and got it, and then with a nice look to find McChesney underneath.
McChesney will go to the line to shoot two now. First free throw is up and good. 57-45.
If they make their free throws, I mean, the obvious call there.
If you haven't checked out our video streaming platform, Goodguysradiotv.com, you're missing out on hours of videos for free. Basketball, baseball, volleyball, and more. No good on the rebound, or no good on the foul shot, but on the rebound we have a foul, and I think that's going to be against Clay.
Yeah, Luke Applegate gets the rebound in there with 3 guys around him and draws the foul on Ryan McCullough. Applegate to the line to shoot 2.
2 minutes, 11 seconds remaining here in this ball game. 57-45. Applegate at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good.
Corey Williams back in for the Panthers.
He'll replace Ryan McCullough. This broadcast is for the private use of the 99.5 The Edge audience. Any other use of the description or accounts of this game without the consent of 99.5 The Edge is prohibited. Second free throw is good for Applegate, 59-45. Now 14-point lead, the largest of the game for the Greyhounds. Woods has it now, goes into the paint. Against McChesney, shots up, no good. Rebound goes to Woods. He backs back out. Didn't have a good look to put his shot back up. It gets his back out top, gets it to Ryder. Ryder loses the ball out of bounds. It goes turnover. Manchester with the ball.
Joel Bly into the game, going to replace McChesney for the offensive set here.
McChesney doing a good job off the bench, the sophomore. Ball comes inbounds now. It goes to Bly, or to Doyle. Now to Bly. And I thought Bly might have dragged his feet, and he puts his head down, and Austin calls a timeout. We'll stick around right now as they're taking a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here and kind of get a recap here. Minute 47 on the clock. 59-45 is the score. 14-point lead for Manchester. Clay is out of timeouts, and Manchester has 2 remaining, and both teams are in the bonus.
Yeah, I believe it's time to start running some triangle and taking some time off the clock. If you can just take 15, 20 seconds off, and of course Clay is going to foul probably immediately, being down 14. They don't have a whole lot of possessions to play with, so.
Yeah, no timeouts to stop the clock either, so they're going to have to figure out how to stop it with timeouts, but that'll put Manchester at the line. And I expect Manchester's going to shoot a lot here in the next 2 minutes. Minute 47.
Rickett being their probably their least effective free throw shooter. He's on the bench, so they can run out some of the best free throw shooters here for the last minute and a half.
Time for what I refer to as that prevent offense, that you just try to drag out that clock, and I think that's what Austin's probably going to do, but if I know better, they probably will try to run it up the score. They don't know how to stand still here down in Manchester. Goes inside to Crabtree. Crabtree gets fouled.
He was going to the hoop.
Stay tuned after the game for our post-game report. We'll talk to Coach Kingsolver, hopefully as the winning coach, and we'll talk to one or two of the ball players here for the Greyhounds if they win. At the line shooting 2 is Elijah Crabtree. And did you get that foul call, Craig?
Yeah, that was on Eli.
So he's the second one of the Panthers to be in for foul trouble here, along with Corey Williams.
Crabtree a little short on the first free throw. McChesney back in.
Second free throw off the back of the rim. Williams with rebound, and he gets out ahead to Woods. Woods brings it across midcourt, and he loses the ball. Oh, wow. Instead of it being a clean swipe, it's going to be a foul against Manchester.
That's Luke Applegate. That's 4 on Luke. He's got 2 of them here in this quarter recently.
He chased him down from behind, almost came up with the steal, but instead commits the foul. That will send Noah Woods to the line. Decent free throw shooter for Portsmouth. First free throw is up and good. 59-46.
Joel Bly comes in. The offense-defense switch with McChesney once again.
Yeah, Bly and McChesney will go back and forth a lot here next minute and a half. Back at the line now to shoot his second free throw, Noah Woods. 59-46, second free throw up and good. 59-47.
Quick substitution, Ryan McCullough comes in for Corey Williams.
And they're going to do the same thing on Portsmouth's side to offense-defense to keep Williams off the foul trouble on defense. Full court pressure for the Panthers. Up ahead it goes to Hayslip, and it's intercepted by Bryce Whitley. Woods gets it down. Pump fake, jump shot, good. 49, 10-point lead now. Applegate has it, gets it out ahead to Doyle. Doyle gets around the defender. Gets it to Hayslip. Hayslip goes down to the baseline. Now cross-court pass to Crabtree. Now they rotate it around to Doyle. Doyle gets fouled. Doyle go to the free throw line.
Yeah. Bryce Whitley with the foul. That's number 4. No panic by Manchester. They just were strong and smart on that possession.
Other than the deep pass to the wide receiver, they were going to be conservative on that offense there. First free throw for Doyle's in and out, no good. Williams will come back in for the Panthers. McChesney's going to go in this time for Landon Doyle instead of Joel Bly. Bly at the line, or Doyle at the line, hits the second one, makes it 60-49.
Joel Bly going to pick up just to try to have the Panthers take off another second or two.
Nope. Ball comes into Woods. Woods gets it across midcourt. Goes into the paint. Kicks it out to Bailey for 3. It's off the mark. Williams with the rebound. He goes back up with it, draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
Not such a bad foul. McChesney will pick that foul up, and it'll.
Just under a minute, 57 seconds remaining on the clock. 60-49 is the score. 11-point lead for the Greyhounds. Williams at the line to shoot 2. First one is up, and it's good. 60-50.
Doyle in for McChesney. He's getting his laps in, going back and forth.
Yep. Getting his steps in.
Corey Williams with 12 points.
Second free throw for Williams is up, and it's good.
And we have their substitution. Ryan McCullough in for Corey Williams.
60-51, 9-point lead for Manchester, 57 seconds. Hayslip gets the inbounds pass. On the run, gets it down, and he brings it back out, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. That's a good foul.
That is exactly what they need to do. Bryce Whitley will be disqualified, but that's his 5th foul.
Parker Haslip will go to the line to shoot 2. Substitutions go ahead and come in based on the foul out by Whitley.
Probably guess who's in. That's Corey Williams and Colt McChesney.
First free throw for Haslip is no good. That's his 2nd miss tonight.
Probably hasn't had many games this season with 2 misses from the line.
51 seconds. We had 6 seconds run off the clock there during that last possession. Second free throw is up and good. 61-51, 10-point lead.
14 now for Parker Haslip.
Woods comes back down with it. Quick 3, it's partially blocked, but it's no good. Off the front of the rim. Applegate with the rebound, long pass down ahead to Doyle. Doyle gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Evan Ryder with the foul.
They almost had a nice fast break as McChesney caught up ahead of the defense and had him down open. Got it down to him, but the foul happened first. 38.5 seconds now remaining as Doyle goes to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, 62-51. Stay tuned after the postgame report. We'll talk to Coach Kingsolver and a couple of these Greyhound players. Second free throw is good, 63-51.
Nice clutch free throws by the senior Landon Doyle.
Woods goes all the way down, lays it up, no good. Rebound goes to the Greyhounds, and I believe that should probably do it for the Greyhounds. 63-50. A push by Woods against Haslip, and they'll send him to the line.
Noah Woods with his 3rd foul.
25 seconds now remaining. And Coach Kingsolver going to the bench, going to take the seniors off here as they are going to hear it from their home crowds. First free throw for Haslip is no good. He's missed 3. And Applegate and Doyle and Crabtree and Haslip will stay in for now. But those 3 seniors will take a seat. Good ovation for them.
Braden Palmer, Carson Horner, and Caden Allen in.
Haslip with one last free throw here in this gym. It's up and it's good. And he'll take a seat now to a nice ovation as well. He'll be replaced by Caden Allen. 64-51 now, final 20-some seconds here, 22. Ryder goes to the floor, the ball's on the ground. It's picked up by the Greyhounds, and that'll be Horner with it. Gets it ahead for a 3-pointer from Luke Rigdon. It's no good. Rebound goes out to the Panthers. It's stolen away, and coach is telling them to hold on to it. And that'll be the end of the game here. As the buzzer sounds, Manchester victorious, 64-51. They will advance into this tournament. And we'll be back with the postgame report right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at People's Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit People's Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose People's Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Post-game report, Manchester victorious over the Portsmouth Clay Panthers by a final score of 64-51. Joining me now are a couple of those seniors from the Manchester Greyhounds. First, we're going to talk to number 20, Luke Applegate. Luke, congratulations, first of all, on a victory, and congratulations. You had a heck of a game tonight.
Thank you.
And you guys knew that this was going to be a physical matchup with Portsmouth Clay. What was the plan coming in?
Just getting in the paint, banging, and rebounding is huge.
And you knew they were going to fight you on everything, wasn't it?
Yes, definitely.
So your goal tonight was just to cause as much chaos inside as you could. You did a good job.
Yes, sir.
All right, you hit some good threes there. I think in the third quarter was really your quarter. You came alive and you got your team. You guys were struggling in that third quarter, and it seems like you always have that one quarter.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And you got started that way in that third quarter. What'd you do to pick them up in that third quarter?
Just try to get downhill, and when the shot was open, it was open, and just try to get back in the team for my team.
All right. Well, you got another matchup coming up. You got a couple days to rest and have some practice and get ready and see who you play next. It's going to be the winner of South Webster and I think New Boston.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about them yet as far as who won that game, I don't think. But you've seen both of those teams throughout the season, so you kind of know what you're going to get in there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, congratulations and good luck as you go on this tournament. We'll see more of you as we go on, okay?
Thank you.
If you don't mind handing the headset there to your teammate, we'll talk to him. Joining me now is another senior, Mr. Elijah Crabtree. Mr. Crabtree, we wanted to talk to you first because you had to come back from a injury this year, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
And were able to come back. And how are you feeling? Are you 100% now, or how are you doing?
Completely cleared. Yeah, I'm all good.
How many games did you end up missing this year?
I think it was around 12.
That's when that happened. Did it bring you down a little bit?
Yeah, all the doctors said that I was going to be out for the rest of the season, but I was lucky enough to come back and play a few more games, and just thank the Lord for all that.
Well, that's fantastic. You're able to come back, and you had a fantastic game tonight, so congratulations on that victory. What was the game plan coming in tonight? You know, in the Clay was going to be very physical. What did the coach tell you? What did you guys look at to do tonight?
I mean, we just had to stop every guy. I mean, they had a couple shooters that coach said they've been shooting better since the first time we played them, but, I mean, we just had to stick to the game plan, get rebounds.
Did anybody take for granted that you had that first win over them, that, hey, we're going to beat them again, or were you guys able to get that aside and say, forget that game, it's a whole new ball game now?
That's exactly what we had to do. I mean, they've been doing so much better throughout the seasons, and we just had to forget that game and have this one as a new one, one game at a time.
Well, congratulations, Elijah Crabtree, on a comeback season for you, and wish you the best of luck in your next tournament game.
Thank you, sir.
All right. That was Elijah Crabtree and Luke Applegate joining us tonight behind the mic here on 99.5 and Good Guys Radio TV. The final score is the Manchester Greyhounds victorious over the Portsmouth Clay Panthers by a score of 64-51. And we'll be joined shortly by Coach Austin Kingsolver, and we'll get some stats and we'll continue the post-game report. But first, we'll take a break. Good Guys Radio TV.
When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
to the post-game report. Manchester victorious over the Portsmouth Clay Panthers in the first round of boys action here in Division 7 Southeastern District. Manchester will advance to play on March 3rd next week. Southeastern Ross High School, 6:15 tip-off time. They'll play the winner of South Webster and New Boston, and that's to be determined. Manchester will improve to 9-14 overall. Portsmouth Clay will fall to 9-14 as well. I guess we're still waiting now for Coach Kingsolver to join us on the Coach's Comment Show, but until then, I guess we'll put some stats. Go ahead, Mr. Campbell.
For the losing team on the scoreboard, it's the Clay Panthers. They had 6 players at the scoring column. They had Bryce Whitley with 2 points, 2 for 4 from the line. We had Eli Bailey, a single 3-pointer for 3 points. Ryan McCullough came off the bench there for 2 points. And then we had the 3 double-figure scores. It was Corey Williams, 13 points. He hit 3 of his 7 free throws. Evan Ryder, 15 points. He was 2 out of 3 from the line. And leading all scores for the Panthers, it was Noah Woods, 16 big points. He was only 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. Panthers cooled off just a bit in the second half. They ended up being 18 out of 48 from the field. That's 38%. They made 5 of their 22 three-pointers for 23%. 13 out of 26 two-pointers for 50%. Made 10 out of 20 free throws, so 50% for the Panthers. They ended up scoring 51 points as they came up short on the scoreboard.
All right, and we'll come back with Manchester stats a little bit later. But first, we're joined by Coach Kingsolver in the Coach's Comments section as soon as he gets mic'd up here. And I think he's going to take a seat here. As soon as he joins us, again, the final score is 64-51, Manchester victorious. And now joining me, apparently the stress has gotten to him. He's got to sit down now.
Yeah,
Coach Kingsolver. Coach, congratulations on a big victory here.
Thank you. I don't know if you can hear me. I've lost my voice.
Well, we'll turn you up here.
In a timeout, I looked over at Coach Crabtree and said, I don't think they can hear what I'm saying at this point. It was terrible.
Well, I think at some point the boys were just on auto coach out there. They didn't really need you. They did a fantastic job doing their own thing out there.
Well, I think that's the luxury of having 7 seniors. You know,
sure.
I thought, we talked before the game. Clay is very young. We're more experienced. We're more seasoned as far as that goes. And
I think we got a couple Clay players here. No, over there. Sorry. Sorry about that, folks. We had some Clay players. I thought they were coming to talk to Coach Kingsolver.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. No, I mean, they're young, and I thought we had, of course we have a lot more experience with having 7 seniors.
Sure.
And, I don't want to say we've been here before, but our tournament successes the last 2 seasons, I think, played a big part in this because, I will speak for myself and say that I was a nervous wreck. But the kids seem to be poised, calm, controlled, and just ready to play. I don't think it really bothered them.
And I think it showed, and a couple times we commented on the air about how much they weren't panicking or hitting the panic button. You had that third quarter. It started off, and then here we go again. We're going to have that problem. But they are able to come out of that. And you got Luke Applegate just hitting some key shots and doing some fantastic jobs underneath the rebound and getting some rebounds. I thought he picked it up. But going back to Clay, you knew that was going to be a physical matchup. What did you do to prepare for that?
I thought, our assistant coaches did a good job this week of helping prepare the kids. They're a lot bigger. I know you look at our JV kids, and they're freshmen, so they're a little smaller and not as filled out. So we use our assistants a lot at practice to beat on us and make it I say inflict pain, but we use them a lot at practice this week to kind of simulate that physicality. We play 5-on-7 a little bit to try to simulate a little bit of the pressure that they apply. And really, we watched a lot of film. We prepared really well. I thought the kids were receptive to everything. They paid attention as far as film that we're watching, plays that they run. And then I didn't really have to, do our, per se, call-outs when they were calling out offenses because the kids were already one step ahead there.
And it's going to continue in your next round. You're going to play another Southern Ohio Conference team in either South Webster or New Boston. You're still going to have that physical problem.
Yeah, I think, either team we match up with really well. They're kind of similar to Clay as far as size-wise. We're about the same as them. They don't have anybody that's 6'6", 6'8", whatever. So it'll just be about preparation, of course, hitting shots, playing defense, which I thought tonight, of course they hit some shots. They got 2 feet in the paint whenever they wanted sometimes. But, defensively, I thought we were a different team today than I've seen over the last 4 or 5 games, and hopefully we can carry that forward. We'll be prepared.
Yeah, and that's something you and I have talked about in other games is the defense is really just trying to figure out their way. I think tonight you guys stepped it up with that defense. They really had a good game.
Yeah, we I will say this, Monday at practice I was pretty disappointed. I was a little nervous. We didn't have the greatest practice in the world, and I thought our seniors really stepped up and got it all together as far as, going hard, making sure we're paying attention to detail. And then Tuesday, Wednesday rolled around. We had 2 great practices, and the kids were just ready to play. I mean, we have not played very many games in the last month because of, scheduling or whatever. So we're just itching to play against somebody else, and I was really thrilled to get a win tonight.
Sure. And let's talk about these players because it seemed like you didn't have one that just consistently, and that's a nice thing to have as a coach, is you didn't have to have one that just consistently carried the team. It seemed like quarter to quarter that changed. In the first quarter, you had Traven Hildebrand doing a great job. Then it became Parker Hayslip's quarter. Then it was Luke Applegate in the third quarter. And then the fourth quarter, it was just a good team effort.
Yeah, that's what I told them in the locker room just now. The thing I'm most proud of this evening with these kids is that all 9 guys that played, whether it was for 5 seconds at a time, 2.5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, knew exactly what their role was on the floor at the time and did exactly what we needed them to do. I mean, Parker, everybody knows Parker could fill it up. But then Luke tonight, I thought Luke was huge. Luke gets 23. That was the most under control offensively. We joke all the time. He wants to barrel in there and be physical. That was the most under control offensively that he has been all year. And he finished with 23. He made big shots, made a couple layups, hit some free throws. I mean, he had a really nice all around game today. And I think he finished with 8 or 9 rebounds as well. So he was huge for us.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job, and I complimented him when he talked to us. Now, I like talking to Luke. He's very down to earth anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked about, too, him that being as physical as they were, you're not going to push Luke Applegate around underneath the basket.
No, I thought it was hilarious yesterday at practice. Coach Reeves and Luke, or I think Coach Reeves was on offense, Luke was on defense. He was guarding him, and Luke was about at Coach Reeves' waist and pushed him about 6 feet outside of the paint without Coach Reeves lifting him a foot. He's a strong, stout kid. He plays extremely hard. He's so physical, and we need that, that physicality piece with him, Braylon, Colton tonight especially. Colton came in, played physical, rebounded, ran the floor, did what we need him to do. I'm just really proud over all these kids.
Well, they did a fantastic job tonight, and got a couple days here to prep for your next round and get a little rest, and then get back in the gym and get those football players up here to tackle your guys and get them ready for that more physicality from one of those 2 teams you're facing next.
Yeah, we'll leave the football players on the football field. That's the last thing I need is one of these kids getting hurt. We'll use Jackson and Coach Reeves and Coach Lucas. We'll use them a lot over the next 3-4 days to prepare these kids. The JV kids will come in and prepare, Run Webster, New Boston stuff, and, we'll be prepared.
Well, congratulations, Coach. I can't wait to see what you guys do in the next round. Look forward to seeing that, and good luck in your next round.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Coach Kingsolver joining us on the Coach's Comments Show. We will take one more break. We'll come back and wrap up the post-game report right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you by CMT Components.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Rattler Tractor.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance. In Georgetown at 937-378-4124. In Owensville at 513-732-2600. In West Union at 937-544-5505. Or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're wrapping up the post-game report on a victory for the Manchester Greyhounds over the Clay Panthers, 64-51. Back to Craig Campbell to wrap up those stats. Craig?
For the Manchester Greyhounds, they had 8 players at the scoring column. It was Clayton Colvin with 2 points, both of those free throws. Braylon Rickett had 9 points. He hit 3 of his 4 free throws. Traven Hildebrand, a couple of layups there in the first quarter. He ended up with 4 points. Colton McChesney off the bench, 3 points, 1 out of 2 from his free throw line. Elijah Crabtree, 5 points, but he had so many blocks and so good a defense. Elijah Crabtree's 5 points don't say anything about how good of a game he had. And then we had Landon Doyle came off the bench there. I'm sorry, he started, but he hit 3 out of the 4 big free throws in the fourth quarter to help ice the game for him. Parker Hazlip, another player, hit double figures. He had 15 points. He was 4 out of 7 from the free throw line. And now, leading all scorers was Mr. Luke Applegate, 23 5 points at halftime, 9 points in the third quarter, 9 points in the fourth quarter. What a game for Mr. Luke Applegate, not to mention all his rebounds and his fierceness underneath the boards. Manchester, 13 out of 30 from inside the arc, 43%. 7 out of 20 from behind the arc, three-pointers, that's 35%. They were an even 20 out of 50 for 40% from the field. Big percentage here. 17 out of 24 free throws. They got the line 24 times, making 17 of those. That helped them tremendously, shooting 71%. 64-51 final score. Manchester on top.
All right, one last thing to do, and that would be to name the Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, brought to you by Snappy's in Seaman, West Union, and Maysville. And I talked to Coach Kingsolver about this. Hazel didn't have his normal superstar game. He had a fantastic game. And you had each quarter, we had someone step up. Traven Hildebrand was the first quarter. Then Parker Haslip had a nice second quarter. Luke Applegate had a third quarter. It's hard sometimes to pick one player, but tonight we had that one that just had a good game from start to finish.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like you said, many players, and they all play with heart. They all play with hustle. But Mr. Luke Applegate comes in and averaging 9 points per game, and to end up with 23, I have no idea what his high score for the season is, but that's got to be one of the fantastic finish. His last home game as a senior, and comes out and does that and helps his team go on to play the next round. That is an awesome, awesome game by a strong young man, Mr. Luke Applegate.
Well, congratulations, Luke Applegate. Congratulations, Coach Kingsolver and the Manchester Greyhounds on their victory tonight over the Clay Panthers, 64-51, advancing in this 2026 state tournament here. They'll play March 3rd at Southeastern Ross against the winner of South Webster and New Boston. That game will be at 6:15, and we'll have it here for you on one of our channels. So stay tuned for that. That'll wrap up our broadcast tonight. Thank you to Brandon Rigdon back at the studio doing the production, Matt Hildebrand doing the production on Good Guys Radio TV. And on behalf of Craig Campbell, this has been Chris Blanton thanking you for listening tonight and joining us. And we'll see you next time. Everybody have a safe and happy evening. Good night.
Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com.